Oh, hello, hello, hello. Who in both chats is in Twitch and YouTube saying late? It's only a few minutes. I had some things to take care of. Anyway, welcome. It is me again, Authko. I'm feeling much less sick today, but instead I will be sick of the application I'll be using because I have homework due. And because I have homework due, I'm deciding I will stream it because it's music related, it's on brand. But yeah, so as the hopefully everything's set up, I was having some technical issues with the setting the streams, doing the double streams. I'm still getting used to the hang of using Twitch and YouTube. I'm also still getting the hang of, I guess, just doing this in general because I forgot to set up my body. I am currently bodiless. But yeah, as the stream implies today, I will be cheating a bit actually, because the title is clickbait. For this stream, I'll be working on my music theory homework, which requires me to use a software called Musescore, which the title implies I've never touched it before. Unfortunately, if that was true, I would be failing, which I wish to not do. So I'm a little familiar with it, but it is still a struggle. But that is what we'll be doing today. Instead of opening the DAW, we will be using the sheet music producing software. It's midnight right now, so I'm gonna go sleep. So good night, Potato. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. Yeah, so we're gonna be composing in Musescore, which is sheet music, and I, despite being a musician, despite being a songwriter, absolutely despise sheet music, which I guess is maybe not uncommon as I think, because, well, it's, for me it's that way because I'm a guitarist, and the way I did that is kind of, I like to say self-taught guitarist, but self-taught is very different in the modern day. I like to think compared to the old day. Excuse me, because my grandpa is a guitarist. He's the truly self-taught guitarist, because he's, with all due respect, I say old. So because of that and the nature of how we grew up on the island, all he has is himself. All he has is his guitar and the church. There's the only way that he can learn. There's no like music theory books for him to study and whatnot. He's just a guy. He's just a guy with the guitar, and he learned that way. I am more the modern self-taught, in which I go to YouTube and pretend to be like Bochi the Rock, and that's why I only know guitar tabs, which is why this current stream is kind of hell for me, because I have to look at sheet music, which is a very different system than tab, and also compared to DAWs, very clunky. So is everything set up? Let me make sure I have my things ready. And I switch over. My body is ready. Where is it? And please, I set this up before the stream. Please work. There we go. So the music is gone. We are now in silence, and that is because I have this. So this is Musescore for those that are not musicians or composers. This is a sheet music writing software. That is currently what I've been tasked with in my music theory class to use. So yeah, as you can see, we kind of have something here. Don't mind the title. I just decided to title these because every time the professor shows our work on the school speakers, like studio speakers for the whole class to listen to, it also shows on the screen, and it keeps showing like untitled track number 1 or just homework number 2. So I've just titled them for the sake of having anything. But yeah, we have a little bit going on here. So, and let me get that out of the way so I can actually see. Yeah, we have a little bit going on here. So I guess, and if I play, yes. Oh, okay. Excuse the probably gonna be profuse coughing because I am a little I don't know, under the weather's the right say. I went to the doctor and apparently there's something wrong, but it's fine. I'll live. I just need to get some more checkups. But so excuse that. But yeah, I'm gonna be letting out, I guess, a few gripes during this stream. Because gripe number one for learning sheet music, this, well, not even sheet music. This is just, actually, you know what? Both. There's so much I hate about this that I'm just powering through. What in the hell is drum notation? Because, you know, sheet music is created what, during 18th century Western music theory. It is not designed for, I don't believe it is designed for percussion. It was just like, no, because I guess there's percussion. There's the, what, really old orchestras and symphonies or whatever that like have those like wooden clap, like duh, 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 and then they just have the wooden things clapping together. And then there's the one really famous one where like they just straight up use guns as percussion and cannons, which is kind of metal for that age. But yeah, so, but because of that, it makes writing percussion in the software just so annoying. But it's something. It works. What I don't like is that every time I try to play stuff in the beginning, it just does not. It usually just plays the loop and let's like click out of it. Alright. I guess I'll outline what do I need to do. Well, I have so far 4 assignments that I've been given. 4 assignments? No. I've had 2 weeks to basically do 4 assignments, which is composing just 4 different tracks, 4 different compositions in Musescore. And what I've done is I forgot one. Oh, actually, hold on. While I explain, let me get my laptop. Oh, where's my laptop? Oh, no. There we go. So I've had to make 4 compositions. The assignment itself says it has to be in, what, 4 different keys? No, it doesn't. It just has 4 different compositions in Musescore. I don't believe they specify if they had to be different keys. Though I am worried if he's going to want them in different keys, because I believe that's something he mentioned that he would have liked in class, unofficially. But yeah, I have compositions. So I'm going to be working on fleshing them out. Let's see. If I open this, is this going to switch? I guess I have to switch it manually. So, you know, I'll do this. I think, you know, I'll start with playing composition number 4. This one's a little bit of a cheat because this is a song I've written before but never released, which in my eyes means it was never done. And it needed a little bit of reorganizing, I guess, and just wanted to notate it down. Where is, oh, it should be in the background. Switch comp 4. There we go. So I guess this is gonna be my personal benchmark, I guess you could say, because I guess I don't want to toot my own horn because I'm not like all that, but I feel like for respect for myself, I need to acknowledge I've been doing a little more than I need for the class, because if I zoom out, you could see there there's a bit much. There's a bit much. So this is going to be my benchmark, a little bit of a high benchmark, but I'll let it play out, and this is what we're going to strive to, I guess, moderately achieve with the other compositions. It did the thing again. Is also going to be my excuse to export my other composition to Google so I can get it on this one, because that's the one I wanted to work on the most. listening back, there's some parts I can recognize that I would probably do differently, but it's because it is a little bit limiting, not knowing how the software works entirely to do like slide-ins and transitions like I would normally do. Yeah, so that's composition number 4 that I do have a proper title for, Ambition, which is supposed to be Latin for my ambition. This one is a special exception out of all the compositions because it is one that was already kind of done or kind of already made, because this was supposed to be like, actually no, this is very on brand for recent events because yesterday was apparently Twitter made me aware Steins Gate's 15th anniversary, and this was supposed to be like my Steins Gate inspired kind of song for like a theoretical visual novel I would have wanted to make if I had the time and effort to put into all that. So that's number 4 after learning everything. So now we're gonna go back to our other, actually maybe 4 more compositions, because to meet the class requirements, made a 5th one to try and be in a different key. But we'll see if I even need to do that. But let's open up composition number 1. Can I just click and drag? Does that work in this? Let's see. Okay, no, it hates me. Click and drag does not exist. So we will close that one, and open up comp number 1 to see how much less we have and how much more we need to work on. Oh, there it is, and it's really tiny. There we go, it's really big. Okay, first step, let me get the laptop out of the way. Second step, I do see what I want to do with this. I want to make more of an intro, because there is no proper intro. It just kind of sets into things, which for the class I guess would be passable, but no, we want proper, I want to make a proper composition. I want something that like I could turn into a real song instead of just the sheet music. And this is the most in line with like what I would write anyway. Oh, that's gonna be also tricky to play with. I forgot I did all that jumping around. I hope this is playing properly through the audio, because I see that the meter's going up and down, but I don't know if it's actually functioning. Alright, this one was a strange one because it doesn't really have a chorus verse. It just has verse. Okay, not a fan of that transition. I remember it was because would this be the kind of song that has a chorus, not a chorus, it goes from the intro verse. Some songs do that, where they go from the intro section to the, the verse like normal, and then but they go back to the intro sort of riff back into the verse, like just to make a longer verse, and then maybe go into the pre-chorus and chorus. Let's see, because alright, intro section. Oh, that's what the assignment requirements were. It has to have like proper A, B, C, intro, verse, chorus, whatever you name it, sections. Verse. Okay. And then verse what? Part 2? I don't think that's a pre-chorus. Doesn't sound like a pre-chorus. Okay. Cause it sounds like the song's halfway done because of the way I transitioned to make it interesting. But I don't know if I want this to still just be the first half and then we have a pre-chorus. Okay, verse 2, or verse part 2. And then I get into like a sort of solo thing here, but we never reached a climactic or a chorus of any kind. This isn't even a Musescore issue, this is just purely the compositional issue, which is, guess, I want it what I'm here for. That piccolo's supposed to be the main melody. That'd be like in place of a vocal. Alright. Because what could you do from here? But dun, 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 dun. How do I move it down again? Arrows. Notes, please. I guess that is one benefit. I do like that I can just... It's all theoretically already in key if I just see if it's a sharp or a flat. Though I have to know what key I'm in. Which I actually do not know. I just see there's two sharps. Ugh. I don't even know if I want this section afterwards. Because there's no chorus. Well, songs I guess don't need to have a chorus. But it's like, it breaks my formula. Where do we go from there? Half time, I believe, is what the section is doing. Yeah, so then we get back to the swing of poles. Okay, I guess maybe I have a chorus idea in my. You know what? I'm gonna do that first. I'm gonna jump around, make an idea of a chorus, then see if I can stitch it together. So what? Now I get to the weird thing, the what I hate. Why are you so delayed? Wah, 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 wah. Would that be half? Da, 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 da. Nope. Put down space. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, space. Nope, too early, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, this is just gonna be like, no, more space, more gaps. Waiting is good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Sure. Space. Dun, 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 dun. Nope. And then just like a held out note. To this section. I'll wait on if I put a repeat there. And for now, just duplicate it. But I also need a transition in, which might be what I want to do here. It's okay. Because this held out note, which I will make so... Shit, no. What? What? But no, I don't want it to be a held no. I want it to just be long. But it won't let it be long. And I don't know why. Oh! Oh, that's what this is for. Wait, so if I do that, but I don't make this one the held. I make this one the held. Never mind. Oh, because it shifted it. It shifted it after I placed the thing. Nope. It still did. Wait. I'm very confused. It's just deciding note lengths on its own. You're a composer? No. Yes. No. Depends. The answer depends because one can, if you mean composer, like am I Beethoven? Do I write symphonies on sheet music and give it to the band? Hell no. Hell no. That's what I'm here for. That's what the class that's what the class is about. Because, well, that's not what the class is about, but it kind of is because I'm taking music theory in school, and unfortunately that means my hands are tied and I need to use the software. But if you're just saying in the general sense, like, yeah, I make music, so I have composed my own songs, but never written them down like this, which is a problem because that means if I ever forget how to play them, which unfortunately has happened, I will, that is just kind of, it's lost to the ether. Though because I am the one that made them, it is not impossible to retrace my steps, be like, oh yeah, that's that chord, that's what I played, or just like isolate the stems in my DAW to see like, oh, that's how that was made, that's how I played this thing. So there's a record of it. There's none as intensive as this though, which I get have considered like, oh, I guess I could write down my music like this because hey, it's there. You literally see exactly how it's supposed to be played. In quotations, because stuff like pitch bending, I've tried to get the guitars to vibrato or something in the software or to like slide in ways, and it just does not work. Though you can notate it and people would know what to do, which is what I've seen. Like if I, let's see, there's, is it dynamic? No, there's literally guitar section. I can do like, boom, vibrato. Obviously not gonna work because it's a piccolo. How are you gonna vibrato on a? I mean, I guess you could kind of do that with like pressure, maybe. I don't know. I don't play flute. I tried. I in like elementary school, and then I ended up being the kid that just stayed silent in the back, pretending to play because I couldn't do the airflow. But yeah, like stuff like that for the guitars on the playback, unfortunately, does not work. Do you have like an idol or someone who influences your work? Yes. I get for I guess much of like the earlier work, because you know the it will, if you don't know, in this channel I do upload music. I make like more Vocaloid style music, but mainly with like Hasane Toto and other voice banks as of late. So I definitely had like the major Vocaloid influence earlier in like middle school, like those years. As of late, my main influences seem to be just the entirety of England. Nah, but like a lot of British indie rock. So my primary sources being like Arctic Monkeys, but and also like Muse. I love the band Muse and just rock in general. And I guess tertiary, because I don't know, those are like my big two, just, Arctic Monkeys and Muse. But I guess tertiary can is a little bit of like Red Hot Chili Peppers. So like songs like Other Side from Red Hot Chili Peppers I'm really fixating on. So yeah, the stuff like that. I would say those are like my main influences. What in the hell is this cool S? Oh, I don't know what that means. Oh, wait, is that the... Oh, okay, that's the symbols that go back to the thing. From here to there? I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, those are my influences. British rock. I love British rock. And as you can see, this is very much nothing like British rock. So I don't. I've heard some people say they hear the influence. I also sometimes feel like they're crazy because some of these songs sound nothing like it. But I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind somewhere, and sometimes affects the work. What is your favorite country? I don't know if I have a favorite country. They're they're countries. Cause I've been to a few. I was attacked by a dog in China, so unfortunately that brings it down a little bit. Hey yo, Authko. Hello, Kinokoda. I feel like I recognize that profile picture. Yeah, we are making music today. Or I guess editing music today because it's already made in a sense. Do I want the same drum loop for this? I feel like that would be kind of lame to just have the same drum loop. But like, what else could I do? Mm, 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 mm. You know, I could just like move the kicks around and see how that sounds. But I gotta figure out how to make. Oh, I hate. Oh, I have so much hate in my heart for these damn drum tabs. Or not tabs. I don't know. Wait, what do you call this? No, because it would just be four on the floor then. I think if I did it. So like. Boom, dum, boom, dum, boom, boom, down, boom, down. Just to feel something. Do you use sampling for any of your songs? I have. Oh, one of the key examples is my song Wasuredo Beam. That's obviously don't play that's just the same beat I did. Obviously I do not play the saxophone. It's too expensive and I don't have the skills. So that's that saxophone and some like pad kind of key things going on in the background of Wasuredo Beam. That is a sample that I flipped to make to make that song work. And oh, and the piano as well. I think those were like the only two samples I used in that. Never mind, there's third because one of them was like a hat thing, and then the rest is like actual just composition to work around those. Because I didn't like the sound of the hats of my VSTs at the time worked. Never mind, I don't like that. I like the bounce better. I guess we'll just use the same hat. There's gotta be a way I could change this though. I could make it like a ride. You know, why not? I was also messing with the wrong one. Oh, gotta be careful. What? Okay, now I'm confused. What is my drum pattern? Okay, that's the drum pattern. Actually, hold on. Because of the way this... Does that actually work? No. Yes, but no. Okay, never mind. I don't know anymore. What is music? Because if I mute that, what are the hard hits here? Like boom, 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 boom. Like this beat, and these seem to be the accentuated ones. I could make the drums accentuate those. Do you have a favorite original composition for a piece of media? That is a good question. It's a difficult question because it depends. Because like, if you ask me as of current, just like favorite piece of media ever, okay, there we go. I have an answer, especially because of the anniversary yesterday. Steins Gate, hands down. But favorite composition for a piece of media, like that, entirely depends. Because the music taste fluctuates. Because there's very differing genre. I can just say like what's the best genre of all or whatever. But as of recent, I've been revisiting the Chaos Child OST because one of the songs in there I just really enjoyed. It was very nostalgic and just enjoyed. It was Vanitas of the Eclipse, I believe is what it's called in English. That I've been fixating on. And honest could probably be the best song in that OST for that game, because it has like, and it some song, if the song hits you at the right moment, is it just works. That's a very bad way to explain it. Like, because the context, I guess, when you first listen to a song can greatly influence how your perception of that song. Because Vanitas of the Eclipse is specifically like played after, if I remember correctly, it's definitely a route completion. It's one of the ending songs, but I think specifically between like a bad end or just a neutral end. So imagine on your journey through this story, which Chaos Child is like, the games in the Side EV series are just very depressing. Like, they're very cool and all the themes they explore, but it is like how my teacher described a mice and men. It is just a train wreck you can't look away from. So having a song like that play at the end of that train wreck, or not even in the end, in the middle of one, and then it's just like having to rethink all your choices that you made with such a just like hard hitting rock song that is like very, even if you don't understand the language, very obviously emotional. And knowing the lore of, because of the second in the series, knowing the lore of like, oh, this singer that's singing is in lore this person literally like foretelling my prophecy, and that we have to overcome, and just like everything wrapping around it. A very melancholic song. Yes, I think that would be a great way to describe it. So just having something like that, that all those emotion mixed together, that makes it like, for me, in if I had to isolate it to that series alone, of just like, oh, Chaos Child, all the songs that it has, probably the pinnacle for me, Vanessa of the Eclipse, for that piece of media in particular. It's just a buildup of all those emotions, and then like going back to it uh years later, it's like I it can almost like put you on the edge of crying. It's like, damn, I remember this whole journey we went through. And then that basically listens to like every Steins Gate song, because just having like, oh, all these emotions tied to this piece of media, to this composition, and bringing it all back. It's more than the sum of its parts. It is more than just the song. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. What is your character supposed to be? Um, it it is what it is. There is not supposed to be in particular anything. It is just a design that I came up with and then rigged and everything. It's just because I wanted something of my own. Like, that's pretty much just how my entire artistic career, excuse me, has like worked. It's just like, I like thing, like this thing. I want to make thing like said thing. And therefore I made it, because it is like the things that I enjoy. Or it's the sum of the things that I enjoy. Oh, I forgot I wanted to change those hats higher. Oh, hello. Ride? Yeah, sure. We'll try the ride for now. And then boom. Alright, that. What? Oh. I've never played many visual novels, but the Karawa Shoujo OST is pretty good. I have heard great things about Karawa Shoujo, and I did download it at one point to try and play it. I unfortunately did not make it very far. And there's no reason for that in particular. I don't think I even just hit play because I just got distracted. Hmm. I don't know if do I want to accentuate those hits? Because I could do like a snare tom thing, like bum 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 bum, and then just go into the, or like bum 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 bum. You know what? Fuck, let's, because I'm transitioning into that. I gain no harm trying to experiment with things. The little MPK on the desk is just perfect. Yeah, I do. It because it's lore accurate. If I go to my under my desk, I think I it worked a little bit. I don't know why it's fighting me, but what? Why are you fighting me? Oh, it's because it doesn't know to change notes. That is weird. Oh, there we go. There they are. We entered Rio de Janeiro. Do you do you like any hip hop or any type of music in a similar vein? Absolutely. And I haven't listened to as much as of late because I just been in my British rock grind. But like definitely I've listened to like hip hop songs like when I don't know what the only one I can think of when you put me in the hot seat. Okay, there's just too many drums. I've added too many. But the only one that comes to recent memory, which is not recent at all, is when Tyler the Creator released Igor. That's like one of the few times I listened to like a hip hop album like through, if that qualifies. I don't know like the different genres of hip hop and rap, but like definitely I've listened to many of Tyler the Creator stuff, and what's another one? I guess like To Pimp a Butterfly. I listened to that all the way through, but I don't. It's not something I go to often. It's something I do enjoy, but it's not something I go to often. Kind of like jazz for me, where it's like I do enjoy jazz, but it doesn't necessarily become like a daily driver. There we go. I don't know why that took so long to get rid of. Cause like I can in any basically any mood I can put a rock song on for hip hop and just rap and like I guess extension like jazz and all that. It takes a certain headspace and a certain time. Like like if I'm drawing, I like putting like a whole like bossa playlist. For some reason that just made sense to me because I did it in school with a friend. And oh, but the one that I love bumping in the car, getting ready for work, but putting Brockhampton in the car, that is a vibe. That is an energy that is unmatched. Because some songs will just be so fucking energetic, and it's like, all right, clocking into my 9 to 5 is not a 9 to 5, but clocking in to just saying, "What's in the rules for breakfast today? What are the words for bitten today?" That shit goes hard. So there, that the three answers for that question. Did I put that there? Yes, I did put that there. So, oh, what would the chords be for that? Because what note is this one? All right, so wait, that is a B. What key am I in? Hold on, let me check that real quick. This, oh man, music theory is failing me. I was supposed to be studying this, and hold on, because too sharp. Oh, could I figure it out? No, I don't care to figure it out. Actually, I changed my mind. D major, B minor. Okay. Oh, chat. What's in the scale of B minor? What are the chords in B minor? Oh, I've forgotten. Hold on. Google real quick. B minor scale chord. Because I know the minor scales are weird because it starts with the first and then the second's diminished. It starts with the minor first and the second's diminished. That's what I remember. B minor scale. The chords! The fucking chords! B minor, C sharp diminished, D, E minor, F sharp minor, G, and A. Okay. I remember listening to a guy named Ishi. I almost said Ishil because I don't have my glasses. It's so tiny. A Japanese hip hop jazz rock artist. I think he did the soundtrack for Hellsing. Oh, I live in a quite rural place, so I haven't heard as much music from other genres as I would like. Mostly country and rock. I am curious how that correlates. I'm not saying you're wrong, but like I'm curious how that correlates of living in a rural area influencing, I guess, the kind of music you listen to. I think specific. No, you know why I say that specifically because in the modern day, because I can imagine that for like, oh, I'm in this area if I'm listening to the car radio, whatever, and what's playing in the stores around you. Definitely, that can like influence, I guess, what it is you're accustomed to. Because like, oh, if I'm living in a very Hispanic oriented place, oh, I hear the music in the bodega. I didn't hear the suavemente besame, versus living in like, I don't know, obvious like Japan or something, you're gonna hear very different music on their radio than for our radio. And that just reminded me of that one short of this streamer dude looking at like, all right, what's playing at 5 a.m. in Japan, and it's just Omoru Polka. So definitely not hearing that in the U.S. in just a random store popping through radio stations. All right, so if that's a then I get screw it. We'll try B minor. Am I already starting in B minor? Sure. I guess we're just following the pattern. No, I got this. I got this. Face. A. B. All right, that's what I keep getting distracted. I wanna. No! Give me the note. You know what note I want. Oh, actually, maybe not a crash. If I want to do like a, just get rid of the rides. We're gonna try a sort of hard transition of just don't. Uh, or maybe we do want the crash actually. If we don't have a tom, so then it just becomes crashes. I would like to listen to Polish music. That I have one. I know one Polish song, and it's the Polish song everyone knows. Though I feel like if I tried singing, it would be a hate crime because I have no idea what the. Is it the one Polish carol song? The that is the one Polish song that everyone can communally understand or acknowledge that they have in their mind palace. Oh, maybe? That's not a. Dun, dun, it's worth a shot. I'm going to leave. It was a fun conversing about composing and composers. Bye, Mr. Authko. Bye bye, cheese 244. That's not the right number, but that's how I'm gonna read it. And thank you for stopping by and keeping me entertained. Alright. Oh, that's an interesting sound. I like that combined sound. Sure. That's just a metal pan. What if I just leave it the pan? No, because it likes the oomph then of the crash. And then another crash to transition into a regular drum beat. Oh, just ignoring the other one. Where is it? Please move my not my snare, my crash. There we go. All right, so then we had that. No. What? It feels like there wants to be one more crash in there somewhere to transition back into a regular beat. Oh, but where is it? There's... Or maybe we change this section. It could be a drum roll. Because it feels like maybe this one's getting in the way. Oh, it's itching the back of my brain. I'll leave it like that for now. See, maybe the chords will help me figure out where that goes. Alright, chord, please. 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 Thank you. Your F sharp. What was it? What was in the key of F sharp? This is a question for the chat. This will be on the test. It's minor. Okay. That is the wrong chord. It's... Oh no. 1, F sharp. I don't want to use cheats. I want to use my knowledge. F sharp. A sharp. That's not minor. F sharp. A. C sharp. F sharp. Oh, if I'm in scale, that should just make it automatically. Or not. Am I... F sharp minor? Yeah. So why are you wrong? Am I wrong? Huh? I'm not an F sharp. That didn't happen, don't mind that. I know my theory. I'm passing this class, I swear. No, but that doesn't sound right either. I did that cause that's there. Dun 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 dun. Maybe it is just the same chord, but like with a different... One of these has got to be different. Oh, but... Oh... No... Oh, this is gonna bother me. How does reharmonization work? Dun dun dun... Dun... That doesn't sound right. I mean, I could get rid of the fifth. You know what, let's get rid of the third. And see just one note. Oh, of course the octave works. Oh. Alternatively, I could say screw it with harmony, and we just make it octaves to make it easier. That way I don't have to think about what works and what doesn't. Yep, that checks out. Is that the octave key? Yes, it is. Dun 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 dun. There is a correct answer. Oh, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to bed tonight. It's gonna keep me up at 3 a.m. and I'll finally figure out what the correct chord was for that. Dun dun. Nope. Oh, wait, no, that was right. What? Dun dun dun. Dun. And could it have been a... Actually, hold on. No, I'm pulling up the guitar. You won't be able to hear that, but I'm thinking maybe if I play it with my hands, I can figure out what chord shape, because maybe it's like letting go of a third and becomes a seventh. B minor, if that's A sharp, B minor. This audio making me feel like I was when I was taking a... What? Because it just keeps looping. Yeah, I'm just... I still... No, because it's B... Oh, what other chords have F sharp in it? Like, because F sharp for B... For F sharp in... It's not in B. Could it be... Nope. No, all right, pulling up the MPK. Where is my keyboard? All right, because F sharp... Is it writing? Okay, good, it's not writing. Oh... All right. F sharp. If I make a major from here, that's just B major. That's B minor. Oh? Wait a minute. Did I crack the code? That's a D. F sharp's in the middle. That's a major. D major? Da, 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 da. And then what's this note? And that's the fifth. Oh, I've written too many, but that's the fifth of D major. Oh my goodness, theory actually works. There's a point to it after all. It sounds like my washing machine. This is a Samsung one. This is... It should be in key. And then for the laughs, what if I made it a seventh? Okay, the seventh I did not like. And now D. D. And then re. It kind of worked, but not really. It's technically correct, but it doesn't sound correct. Which is why I wanted this, because it'd be the... Oh, no, it is right. Why it sounds wrong, because I'm expecting the resolution somewhere else, which is going back to B minor. That is not the correct spacing. That is also not the correct spacing. There we go. And then, oh, and then in the piano, I guess we could have the bass, and it's just gonna be, I guess it could just be B and D to keep the root note. Let's see. In the bass, well, I guess if I look at the notes I'm cheating. It's boom, B. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, that's because D still technically works there because it is the third. Do I want that? It's not wrong. Oh, but that's not... That's my top note, but the bass note here... The bass note is D. So maybe I want to mirror that. Or not? Oh, why theory hard? Why theory hard? Why theory can be easy? F sharp. A. Alright, boom. And now if I make you an octave... Oh, alright. Piano melody. What do you do after that? I'm imagining a sort of... I don't think a glide is the right word, but some sort of descending. Da 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 da. But I do want these to be a little longer. Da 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 da. Da. Da-dum, da-da-da-dum. But I need more notes. Oh, but that messes with the melody. What sort of... Oh, that's a... Oh, that's a weird jump. I swear here's the first spuns for the cover of the washing machine. I will hold this idea for now. We'll see how the rest goes. Wow, that really only gets cemented when the bass is holding those. Dun-dun. Interesting. All right. Dun-dun. So that B, and then we go back to what? Our D minor over A, D over A. It's a guitar. No, let's... Wait, was that? No, because this is... Yeah, D major. Oh, I'm playing a C sharp. But that's not in the key. I went to a C. No, that's a G. That is in the key. I can't read. And G is in the scale. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. G, is it really G? Wait, what is my pattern over here? Okay, no, that is very different. Okay, so B minor, we get into D early. And then this isn't here anymore. This becomes a G major. Yes. Which is... Dun, and then might want it to kind of get in a little early with a bounce. And it becomes an F sharp minor. A little too early. Or do I want it early? I think I want it to be that. I'll worry about the timing later. I'll worry about the timing in between later. Just get it correct. It's on this note, I think I want it. That's right? Think so. Or maybe reharmonized? Dun. Oh. Or maybe I do want it to go to A. Oh, that is so interesting. Okay. So both work. Going from G to F sharp, or no, G to F sharp minor, or from G to A, both work. And that's interesting because the reason my brain thought it wanted to go to F sharp minor is because it contains two of the same notes in A. Yeah, because this right here is the F sharp minor. But if I just put this an octave up and then two notes down, two half steps down, a whole step down, then I get A major. Yeah. So an octave down, two steps up, two half steps up, F sharp minor. Theory. This isn't supposed to be here. It is definitely not a G anymore. Alright, so I'll worry about notating what they are later. As long as I know what it is, I think it'll be fine for now. So what? Dun, dun. Okay, and for you to hold out longer, you need not a half step, but this. Sure, and then I'll put it in the bass as well, but I'll make it just octaves, like I did for the other one. Alt 8. Bum, 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 bum. I feel like there wants to be a fill in there somewhere. The bone, bone. Could be. I feel like there's one more chord wants to go in there. Here. That is another A. Okay, what notes does A want to go from? I don't know. It's an A major. I could take, if I play A open, I can take my middle finger out. It's an A7, but doesn't sound right. Actually, let's try it. I won't knock it unless I actually try it on the thing. Which is gonna suck because now I only know. Does this allow me to place something in here? No, of course not. Because why would it want anything to be easy for me? I just elongated the chord, screw the chord. I gotta make it have to insert fake space. And then to make that a 7, well, I could just put the note there, but maybe I just want to use this one instead. That's not right. It's either not right or it just doesn't sound right. Wait. So, E, A, D, G, B. Yeah. That is not a B. What? What? Right. A. C sharp. E, and then the note above it, it's not. Wait, am I? No, 7. A7. Do I know how to play A7 guitar? A7 guitar chord. Oh, there's a difference between the minor and dominant sevenths. But that is how I play the 7. So what note makes it this? You know what? Maybe not guitar. A7 chord. I feel like I did it right, but I'm doubting myself. Oh no, but that third is wants to exist because that note is this note. Because that's B, C, C sharp. No. What is harmony? Uh, 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 E, A, D, G. Oh! I miscounted a string. E, A, D, G, G sharp, A. It. Then what chord has an A other than A? A. You know what? Actually, I literally did this. I literally did this just earlier. We have a piano for a reason. We have a piano roll. Make sure it's not typing so it doesn't make any of mistakes on my sheet. That was beautiful, but that's the wrong instrument. Alright. So A. And then what else could it be? That is a... Oh, that's an F. It's just F. Which is not in the scale. That is a... You know, we literally did just discover is the F sharp minor does include the A. Uh, dun, uh, oh, ascending. Ascending to meet the B minor. Harmony. Voice leading. I think those are the right terms. I don't know. I should know. I'm literally in the music theory class. I don't know. They put me in 2 and I was supposed to be in 2. And does that break into the next line? No, I don't think so. So I don't want to copy that again. You know, if I'll copy it again, I'll just make it. It's not that hard. That definitely took way longer to figure out than it was supposed to, though. Dun. And No. What's the root here? That is. Or what if we just held it? Definitely not. It sounds a little dissonant. But I don't know why. And I just undid it, redid it, and it sounds normal. It's technically correct. Which is no. What is going on here? I broke it. How are you? Oh, the piano did stack notes. Okay. And then it goes right back to the beginning. That is the piccolo. What? All right. So. And then, oh no, I want the drum break to begin again to accentuate that. And now I'm thinking I want these to be rests. Just to have the sudden, I want it to be stabs instead of legato. You know, sure, yeah, let's just make it all stabs. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. And then the elongatedness is like a little break from the suddenness. I do like that more. No, I've written that before. Not this section, but my brain's auto doing its like auto-filled melody, and I feel like I've done that before. Never mind, I've done it, but the song never released. Therefore, it's probably fine, because I could never finish it, so I can reuse that part. That. Oh, we go to B. Well, no, that note is B, but is it a B chord or is it a chord with B? Difference. Wait, what? No? What are you? Oh no, I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it. Dun. Wait, what are we? Oh, from G. F minor, F sharp minor does not contain that note. Unless, no. Wait, what? Sorry. G, G, T, A. It's not the same. What? Okay, I definitely got it. You know what? Break time. Don't figure out the harmony. I need to know what I wrote down. All right. What is it? K. All right. We start with a B minor. So, wait, it's reharmonized. So this is a. So what? A B minor over D? Is that what makes it a? Is that right? Oh, how do you write these chords? You know what? Google. Google. Am I correct? Is that? I don't think I am. I just know this is an inversion of some kind. And the D is in the bass. But no, because no, that's what they call the first inversion. How to write B minor first inversion? What's the proper notation? Place the. No, I know how to play it. How do I write it in the chord book? B. Oh, I was right. Okay, B minor D, because if we put B minor, if we put B an octave up, the D becomes the bass. Therefore, B minor over D is the first inversion. Perfect. Wait, if I grab this chord, never mind. No, because it's clicking it's making it actually play. I forgot. I don't want it to play. It is playing regardless. Alright, and then... Okay, this is... What is it? This is a... You are a... D major. But... Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no, I'm just thinking backwards. Because this is D major, but then we do this, and then second inversion. And what's the bass? The bass is A. So this is D minor over A. Can I control K that? Yes. No, it's D major, not D minor. D minor. Fuck. D major, or just D. I don't need to specify major. D over A into D. And now we have a father. Into... Oh, it's back to B minor over D. That sounds like what we play. It just has more extensions. Or just more notes playing. Into A major. Into F sharp minor. I'm learning something. I know chords. Right? I lied. I'm a fake and a fraud. That is a... We are just back in B minor. That is... Wait, what? I'm correct, right? Because that's a B. Yeah, it's B minor. But it's wrong. Is this the second part? Oh, that's why. This is the part I was experimenting with. These are supposed to all be up top. Oh, can I copy and paste that? Tell me I can copy and paste that. Perfect. So I don't know what they're tied to. Fuck it, I'll write it again. B minor over D. This is just hammering it down. D minor... Major. D major over A. And D. It's the wrong chord. It's the wrong part of the... I mean, I guess it's not incorrect. I just don't... Should I put that at the top of the thing? Or to what's playing the... No, because... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know because I don't write sheet music proper. I don't know what the etiquette for that is. But it makes more sense to me to write the chords on what's playing chords rather than chords on what's playing a melody. Just follow the melody. And either way, it's still written down. Like, I'm not going to put it over the drums. I think. Control K, D. And then this one is back to B minor. G to A. And then that's the F sharp minor. Oh no, but it's F sharp minor, what inversion? Second inversion, because the... I'm not going to pretend I know, but you're in the bass. The A. And then I don't want any of these to be playing sound because it's going to mess with my piano that I've already programmed. Turn off. Perfect. Already written. Okay. And then this is the part where I was getting confused. Because this is wrong. I don't know what you are yet though. Because it's definitely not this. This wouldn't be like the diminished, would it? But it's some sort of suspense chord. Not suspended, I don't think. You know what? How do you play C sharp suspended on guitar. C sharp no, not suspended, diminished. Oh, I've Googled this before. Because of course I have. Oh, that's ugly. Which is kind of the point, but I don't like it. Though we never like diminished chords out of context, because the whole point is that they're, at least the way I see it, they just seem transitional to create that suspense. What is this note? B. No. A. B. No, it is B. Could it? Wait, is this finally the time for the 7? Okay. Cause it, if it's a B, didn't I determine that the 7 has, A7 has a B in it? No. I lied. This is the confusion I was having before. A7 has a... Wait, no, this isn't even... This is even A... A... Yeah. Dominant 7... Minor 7? I don't know. But there... I forgot this is... This literally is a concept. Fairly certain this is a concept that we learned. That's just the F again. That's just the reharmonized. I'm running in circles. I'm just gonna make chords around that note until it works. B. But there's no guarantee it is a chord that works cleanly like that. Ah! Wait, that kind of works? Am I just gonna make another F sharp minor? 1, 2. Damn it all. It all leads back to... Did I mute it? How did I do that? don't know, it kind of... If I were to make you a 7, what would you be? Fuck, we're making F sharp minor 7. That I think I'm just overcomplicating the harmony. It is just back to F sharp minor, but with a 7. Oh, about message, someone should ban the... Oh, I do see that. I do see that. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I should have learned this. Wait. Oh, I have power. Boom, boom. Oh, that's a... Can I just right-click them? Why is their name's too long? I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to reply to them either. Nope. I have to actually type the entire thing. Boom, boom. This is evil. I don't have my glasses. I can't read this tiny thing. Doot, 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 doot. Did you fail yet? Oh, we'll see. This is due Friday. Oh, this is due Friday. Because I have pieces. Are they done? No, I'm creating a chorus that I still had to attach to the rest of the composition. I'm just struggling with rewriting the same F sharp minor 7 like 3 different times just because I couldn't admit it's an F sharp minor 7. Which this is not how I write it. This is inefficient, but that is an F sharp minor 7, right? Oh, what if I put that at the bottom? Oh, and the other one on top? And then... That's all I needed to do. That is literally all I needed to do to make it work. And I was just overthinking it. Oh, I guess I do actually need to make it... Yeah, I need to make it a dotted note. And then... Oh, I guess now this, but with an actual... crash. Oh no, now I'm thinking of the song I've already written, so I gotta make a new one. Alright, how do I make this part? Dun, dun, dun. Actually, no, let me play that from the beginning. What does the melody want to do? Ba-dun-dun. Ba-dun-dun. Oh, bam, ba-da-da-da-dum, bam, bam, ba-dum, bam, bam, bam. Would it be on the next line? Which I ran out of ink. I ran out of page. Let me just add like 7 more bars. After it's like 48. Why not? Damn. Da da. Dun 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 dun. Wham wham. Dun da 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 da. Maybe. Bum bum. Wham wham. Wham dun da 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 wham. Sure. Da da. Dun 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 dun. So sheets, am I right? Indeed. Indeed, Blitz. It's a lot of... We have quite a few sheets. Dun, dun, dun. Nope. And, you know, repetition legitimizes. We'll do that again. But no, this one wants to hold out to get to the other one. Dun, dun. Maybe it wants to be a tad shorter. And these rests definitely want to be longer. Those are way too big rests. Oh no, what's the proper format for that? It's probably fine. I think. Oh, that's so ugly. Why is it 5? Oh no, there's no numerical notation that makes that not look terrible. Unless I put... Okay, but that's just to make it look pretty. It doesn't even serve a function. But maybe that sounds nicer if it's a even division? Let's see. I think it works. So these are sheets. Where's the rest of the laundry? I'm going to... I have power. Can I abuse my power? Can I ban you for that terrible joke? I won't, but I should. I kind of want another, like, drum break, but like a mini one. That was... Okay, that was terrible timing. Have mercy, please. I'm dying over here. Only just got on break. Uh, can I time you out so you go back to work? No, I won't do that. That is a fate worse than death. Oh, I am imagining some funky guitar for this, but I can't do it because it's sheet music. I almost want like a dissonant chord there. I guess this shouldn't belong there. I don't know, maybe another snare? Oh no, this should be there. And then... Oh, maybe dun 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 dun, and then some sort of break, and then that goes back to the intro. So this would be a post course, I guess. Oh, that's where I need it to be. Oh, and there would be, but it would be this section. Boom. It all comes full circle. Maybe. Because these are just kind of like the first ideas coming out of my head. They might need to be revised, but it's worth the attempt. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, what? Why is it? Oh, you're supposed to not be there. Bum, bum, bum. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, bam, bop. Musescore is a bit harder to do. Absolutely. That's... Well, I'm a little slow, obviously, because like it's streaming, so my attention is divided rather than I was doing this like full on. But yeah, Musescore is such a beast to try and rein in. Oh, and then get rid of those, and just to have a. And then that goes back to the intro, which now I have no idea how to make that go back here like this. I don't think that works. I don't know if I could do that twice, but I would love to try. Well, let's see. Because I do need to put the chords in for this first, though. Oh, I forgot to do the rest of my pattern. Bum bum bum. Wait, what? Bum bum bum. You know, actually put another kick in there just for a transition. Because I like doing that. No, you know, I kind of want to just see if it transitions back to the chorus. Oh, not to the chorus, to the intro. How do I do that? How do I palettes, repeats and jumps. Repeat last measure. What, two? That's not how that works. How do I do it over here? Whatever these symbols mean seem to have worked. Okay, I could define the fiend. I don't know what the fiend is. Oh, never mind. All right, that might work, but I don't. What do you do? You know, screw it. Let's just put signatures in here. Let's put symbols and see if they function. Like if I do this. Oh, that does work. That does work. That was the wrong section of the song, but it works. And then I define where the fiend is after, and it should know. It did not know. It just went. But how do you know what the fiend? How do fiend? All right, Google, how to use fiend in Musescore. All right, let's see, what does the video give me? Okay, that's just sheet music tutorial. Dalsenio Alfine. Uh-huh. To the symbol. Indeed. From the sign. Oh! That's not what I want at all. That just makes it so it is doing as intended. It goes back here and does it all again. That's terrible. I don't want that. All right, so no fiend. I could try mimicking what I did over here. Oh, I should. I they didn't teach me this in school. They didn't expect me to reach this in school. Uh, Fuck it. Let's try another DSL coda and then see. 'Cause I feel like a lot of these are just kind of like too uh interpretation. Like you just had to know. I think like it should know. Oh, we already passed one thing in the song. Should go to the second one. Hopefully, because it's ahead of the thing, we would have already gone back to the first coda, so it knows to go to the second coda. In theory, in practice, I did you pray today?
I didn't get that.
I didn't ask you, Siri. Please. Even if it just plays one repeat. I'm second year in band and the fiend and coda are confusing. I can see that. Because clearly that did not work. Oh wait, the capo I'll quote, but no, that still doesn't. I want to do this section of music again. This is my intro bit. This is what I always go back to. I believe in elementary school they called it the refrain. I don't think that's correct. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to elementary school music. More. Senyo very. The. You know what? Google. I almost typed Google into Google to search Google. How does. How do all Senyo and Coda work in sheet. In Musescore or in sheet music? I don't know. Both of them. DC repeat from the beginning stands for da capo. DS repeat from out from the Senyo marker stands for. Oh! Oh! No! Because I want an intro here, so I wouldn't want to start from the beginning. This is my intro, but I can't start from here. I want to make a lead up to this. This is just my main section. Oh, it's not gonna work regardless because if that's the first chorus. If theoretically that is the first chorus, I would go back there. I can't go back to the end. But I could, because then I go back to the front. But if I put lyrics, then I wouldn't be able to write the same lyrics. I would have to do something different for the different verses. Oh my god, sheet music is so annoying. Alright, jumps. Jump to the codas must be used together with the DCL coda or DSL coda. To cut as effectively both the marker and the jump internally is treated as a marker and has the corresponding properties. The destination of the jump to the coda is specified in the DCL coda or DSL coda item. See jump properties below. Oh! I can do it. I can specify in the sheet, and I guess if I were to give this to someone, either they just had to not be dumb. Nah, because if I gave it to them like that, they'll be like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I would have to probably specify in the writing and be like coda A or B or something. I don't know, but the sheet music can know if I go to the properties. I think so. To coda, label coda. Wait, huh? DSL coda, and it jumps play until jump to continue at what? I think the coders are the ones that use target markers. I'm not sure. I'm looking at label. So I can make labels for these. Oh, this is gonna be so weird. This is like programming. I already have enough of that in school. I don't want to do more. Okay, no, this is possible. I just need to... I think I need to situate my things first before I actually go into that. Like, alright. Okay, that's my solo. That's not gonna be here for another while. Control X. Put that near the end. I still haven't I forgot that was the major issue from the beginning, is that I need to transition from this section to the chorus. Hold on, no. I need to listen to that one more time. What does the song want to do? Dun, dun, dun. I kind of just imagine a piano slide. Oh. But maybe the drums can also signify the change to make it more definitive. Bam, bam. Yeah, music is pretty much like programming. You get used to it, I hope. Do I hope that I do? That means I have to use it more. I don't know. But like, in all seriousness, I kind of do... I don't like it, but I do like it. Because it is a way for my songs, theoretically, to be properly written down. Kind of like how, like, the website Songster... I've already done that once. Though I think Songster was a lot easier. But that's because a lot of it is primarily tab. Which, of course, I know how to read as a guitarist. So, I don't know. I think this would be a useful tool if I want to properly record my songs, and so that I don't forget how they are. But I just know doing it is going to be a pain. I like the outcome, I don't like the journey. Wait, what symbols do you know already? Nothing. Okay, but kind of a lie. I don't know them well, but I've been learning how to use the repeats. That's how I'm, getting like these sections, and then I realized, oh, I need to make the repeat work. But then after if I want these sections to be different, do I like the repeat? I'm using to condense the thing, so I don't have to repeat myself. But also, it's like I need the repeat variation. It's like there's got to be a way to do that. Oh, Google my friend, and then boom, whatever these are. I don't know what these are called, but I know what they do, which is why my thing is doing the, whoops. It repeats once, using the first section, going back to the beginning of that section, skipping the one, going to the section 2. So yeah, it's working. I'm learning a little bit about actual notation. Boom, boom, Those are called endings? Ah. I did not know. Let's try that. So what? Oh, I almost. I didn't just break my laptop, did I? Please no. That should cost too much. I need it for school. Checking the integrity. Okay, there's no discoloration on the screen. That means it's fine. That's what happened to my old one. All right, so the what is the chords? E minor to. Oh, whatever. I think I can just repeat the A. But smaller, please. Ah, I gotta break the A. I hate this! Making me break my already written correct spacing to add more spacing. And then octave lower. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that. Fuck, what was that? Someone did something. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. I didn't see what happened. Oh, I know who you are. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Unwell01 for the follow. I keep forgetting how fucking Nokotan is my follow thing because I haven't used the Switch in so long because it was bugging out, but I got it working again. Oh no! Oh, I literally just learned how this works. I keep forgetting. I can just use the bar thing. I don't know what it's properly called, but actually no, it should tell me. The tie. No? Oh, wrong note. The tie. What? Tie? There we go. Why is there a rest there? You're tied. Why is there a rest there? You're tied! Why? Why not? You should be working. Okay, there we go. And then you're tied. And then we can attach our chords. Is that the entire chorus? Oh yeah, because it's like chorus and post-chorus. I literally forgot the thing I just wrote. Control X. Wait, did I get all of it? Yes, Control X. Control V. Yeah, that works, I guess. though there's no bass. We'll see. B, B. And down. No, I think I want the bass to do some sort of pattern there, not just be plain. Rum, bum, bum. Don't need my guitar on me. Oh, but what pattern? I mean, I guess that's not a bad one. It could be better, but it's not a bad one. Where's my bass? You know. Yes, unwell, I know. Don't pretend. Don't pretend you don't know. All I will say is he's my friend, like Blitz. But he's pretending to pretending that there's a secret going on. It's a small community. Of course I'm gonna recognize some people. Oh. Why do I hear... I'm not crazy. I hear a buzzing. Oh! My audio interface has finally given up on me. Oh, that's annoying. You know what? I'm gonna just push through with the weird glitchy sounds because I just want to finish up this bass line, and then I guess that'll be it, maybe? But where's my bass line? Bum bum ba-dum bum da 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 boom. Oh. And then... Oh, I never did chords for these. Okay. That might take a little too long. But I think I've done a significant portion. One of the biggest issues I had was the fact that I didn't have a chorus. But there is one now. So I guess, yeah, because my audio interface, unfortunately, with all the weird doohickeys and thingamabobs I got connecting everywhere, ASIO likes to be an ash and make things disconnect. So I guess we can review our work for now, and then that will be it. So today's stream results? Yeah, sure, I'll just hit play and we'll see the fruits of our labor. And theoretically, that'd go back to the intro. It was hard to tell with the weird glitchiness going on in my headphones, but yeah, I think there may be some transitional improvement from the, I guess, chorus to post-chorus. But yeah, I think that wasn't a waste of time. We made a thing. And I think having something is definitely better than nothing. And now I have something to work off of when there was no chorus to begin with. So thank you everybody who stopped by to watch this process. I really enjoyed doing this actually, and I guess unfortunately a little clickbait. Okay, I did know a little bit of the software, but it is still a journey that I'm ongoing. I've only touched this thing for like a couple of weeks because of class. So we are still learning, still growing, and hopefully we can make something good with this and have as a tool in the back pocket. So thank you everyone that stopped by. Announcements. Oh, why is the chat over me? Whoops, I messed something up there. But announcements, I guess I did recently start up a Bandcamp that, oh, I should link that in the description. I may do that. But yeah, so if you've ever heard my music before, under the artist name Authko, which is on this channel, you can find every song. I still need to upload the rest of it, but every song I've made so far should be up on the Bandcamp soon, if not already. And there are some goodies over there as well, like unreleased remasters of songs. I have to put more of those in the future later, and then eventually get those on Spotify as well. But you can purchase those now, I guess, like pre-release. So if you ever want to support me or willing to get the highest quality versions of any of my songs, feel free to support me there. And if not, then you can just check out my Spotify at Authko. That listening, every stream counts. Every stream and play makes a difference. So if I can ask you so kindly, please give my music a listen to if you wish to support me. So without further ado, that is all from me today. Gonna go get a drink or something. I'm thirsty. So that is all. Transition. Oh, and one more thing I forgot. I'm participating in the RPG CB chorus battles. So our group Dove So Rat has released their round 0. Check that out as well. That is Dove So Rat. Go Ghost Ship is our round 0. Look that up too and support us. Thank you. Bye bye.